You might have heard that eating certain foods can help with weight loss, improve bone health, and even help relieve stress. But did you know that consuming certain spices regularly can boost your brain health? As the supercomputer that controls the rest of your body's functions, from breathing to emotional regulation, your brain is kind of a big deal. While certain factors such as aging, head injuries, stress, and chronic sleep disorders all contribute to the gradual decline of your brain's performance, healthy habits can give your brain a helping hand. In today's video, we will be looking at 2 spices you can use to nourish your brain and add a little bit of zing to your everyday meals. So whether you're a brainiac looking to take your skills to the next level or you just want to keep your brain in top-notch shape, stick around until the end because we have some spicy solutions for you. Turmeric. Let's dive right into our first brain-boosting spicy delight, turmeric. In addition to giving curry its bitter, peppery flavor, turmeric is also a strong antioxidant and anti-inflammatory compound that has been shown by numerous studies to be a versatile champion of brain health. Curcumin, the bioactive ingredient in turmeric, crosses the blood-brain barrier, or BBB, after consumption. This means that the effects of curcumin aren't limited to the bloodstream, and they can directly impact your brain tissue and your nervous system. For an ingredient as beneficial as curcumin, this is a very good thing. One of the main benefits of curcumin for the brain is that it has been shown to boost brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF, a molecule that strongly contributes to brain plasticity, learning and memory. Additionally, recent studies performed on mice showed that aromatic turmerone, another bioactive compound in turmeric, can increase neural stem cell growth in the brain by as much as 80% at certain concentrations. As a result of this, aromatic turmerone can help reverse some of the neurodegenerative damage caused by diseases such as Alzheimer's and stroke. Other studies show that turmeric prevents the accumulation of the amyloid plaques that contribute to Alzheimer's disease, and it also breaks up existing plaque buildup. But the benefits of turmeric aren't limited to patients with neurodegenerative diseases. In fact, a recent study published in the National Library of Medicine showed that regularly consuming turmeric can help treat mood disorders such as anxiety and depression. In the study, people who consumed high doses of curcumin in addition to receiving standard treatment for these disorders reported a higher improvement of their symptoms than people who didn't take curcumin. And as if that weren't enough to start using this miraculous spice in your everyday cooking, there are more published research studies on the use of curcumin to prevent cancer than on any other nutrient. Now, let's talk about the recommended dose of this powerful orange spice. Because the concentration of curcumin is so low in regular turmeric, it's recommended to take between 500 to 1,000 milligrams of the spice per day. Although research has shown that taking even higher doses may be beneficial to the brain, there is not a lot of solid evidence yet to determine if it's safe to take high doses of turmeric in the long term. Also, for people with iron deficiency, diabetes, kidney stones, or bleeding disorders, it may be best to avoid high doses of turmeric. As always, talk to your doctor before you start taking any spice or herbal supplement in high doses. If you want to start reaping the benefits of this healing spice safely and at a lower dose, you can experiment with delicious recipes such as turmeric roasted cauliflower, chicken curry, or even a vegan bowl with turmeric dressing. Saffron. Turmeric is a great neuroprotective spice, but for those who would prefer something sweeter and a little less bitter, saffron might be just the spice you're looking for. Even though the research on the neuroprotective effects of saffron is recent, this sweet, earthy spice has been used by many cultures around the world for over 4,000 years. In ancient Persia, this red spice was used as an all-in-one solution to many everyday problems. Historians have found that the ancient Persians infused saffron into their tea to improve their mood, and even used it as body wash and perfume. It was also used as a dye for royal robes and burial shrouds. With its long history of use across most of the world's major civilizations, it's not surprising that saffron has recently been shown to have plenty of neuroprotective benefits. Dozens of clinical studies have suggested that regularly consuming saffron can help fight depression, anxiety, Alzheimer's disease, and even Parkinson's disease. One study from 2015 found that crocin, one of the active compounds in saffron, has anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties that improve overall cognitive function when consumed regularly. In another study that was published in a well-known medical journal in 2015, people with dementia and Alzheimer's disease who took saffron daily for 4.5 months had almost the same improvements in memory and cognition as people who were taking donepezil, a drug commonly used to treat dementia and Alzheimer's. This wasn't the only time that saffron was shown to be almost as effective as prescription medication. When saffron was analyzed as a possible treatment for depression, studies performed on mice showed that the red spice was as effective in treating depression as Prozac and other common SSRIs. One of the things that depression, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's and dementia all have in common is that all of these diseases are in some way tied to inflammation in the body and brain. When there are not enough antioxidants to protect the brain from damage caused by unstable molecules, chronic inflammation usually follows. This is why saffron is so beneficial for anybody suffering from these illnesses. Since saffron reduces inflammation and acts as a powerful antioxidant, people who consume it regularly will see an improvement in their inflammatory symptoms. Now, this doesn't mean that you should throw out your medication and start sprinkling pounds of this exotic red spice over every meal. It's important to keep in mind that most of the studies on this spice analyzed the effects of saffron when it was used in addition to the patient's regular medication, not as a replacement. For example, the research shows that when people suffering from depression started taking saffron in addition to their normal medication, their brain function and depressive symptoms improved much more than for people who only took medication. It's possible that one day, there will be enough solid research on these spices so that people can start treating every mental disorder naturally with these amazing natural remedies, but for now it's better to play it safe and only use them as an addition to your regular medication regimen. Let's move on to how you can start including saffron into your diet. After hearing about the amazing brain-boosting benefits of saffron, you might be wondering, how much is this wonder spice going to cost me? Even though saffron is commonly known as red gold for a reason, the good news is that a little of this soothing spice goes a long way. The price of saffron is usually around $15 per gram, and while that may sound like a lot, you only need to take about 15 milligrams a day to reap the neuroprotective benefits of saffron. So if you want to treat your brain to some red gold, you can find it in most gourmet grocery stores, or you could even buy it online. While you can enjoy the benefits of saffron's healing properties if you take it as a supplement, why not use it as an ingredient in your next delicious meal? Saffron rice, risotto and pasta are all incredibly easy to make, great for your brain, and delicious. The brain is one of the most important organs in the body, and it's important to take good care of it. Having a healthy diet is a great way to ensure your brain can perform at its best. Whether you're taking them as a supplement or using them as ingredients for your next meal, including natural spices like turmeric and curcumin in your daily diet can be highly beneficial to your brain's health. While these spices are great for your brain, it's important to remember that a good diet is only the start of a healthy lifestyle. Other habits like good sleep, stress management, and regular exercise are equally vital to brain health. So on your next trip to the grocery store, make sure to stock up on these powerful healing spices. Your brain and your taste buds will thank you.